I think one of the toughest things about finding houses was you're young, people are very hesitant to rent to you. Just because they think party.
I didn't really plan to move out so soon. My foster mom's place sold, and it was like, you know, we got 10 days for you to find a place.
And he's like, you unfortunately actually just missed the deadline, but we're having a wait list, so if you want to apply, at least have that an option, but we'll still look on Craigslist for you and stuff. And they called me back, and they're like, yay, 2 people dropped out, so you did it if you wanted. And I'm like, okay.
For me, I figured that I needed a roommate. I don't like being on my own. So I made sure that I had that.
What resources do you want to access, you know? Like, is that like counseling? Is that, you know, a drop-in center? Is that, you know, recreation and leisure?
What kind of stuff does this area have? Is this area good for pricing? Is this one next to a grocery store? Is this good for transit?
I didn't grow up like in foster care. I was a child in a home of a relative. So my grandma and I had a lot of work to do. We didn't really know where to start, and but we contacted our old social worker, and she kind of gave us like our head start and said, if you want to do this, then you go here. We got to figure out how to apply for apartments and maybe apply for financial support, like income assistance.
I never used to know my rights as a tenant until I had a friend that told me about them. And I was just like, really? I have these rights?
I found out that, you know, you can't be kicked out for this, you know, you must abide by this, you must do that. And it is really important to know your rights as a tenant, because otherwise they could say, oh, you know, you owe me for this, this damage in the house. What? That damage was there when I came. No, you didn't take a picture of that.
One of the best things to do is be a good tenant, you know, pay on time. That'll get you, you know, into a lot of different houses down the road, because when I went into finding a new house, I had to have references.
I got a little bit of help, but you know, it was scary. It still is scary. Living on my own has been a really big change, but it's been really nice too. For someone who's about to move on their own, I would say be patient with yourself. It takes time, but things will get better. You know, it's a process, and it's gonna be weird. It's gonna be a little strange, but you know, give it time, and things will get better. It's a growing experience, but everything will be okay.